what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hoosiers offense will start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Using the quick game. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Got his man quickly. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire first quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Washington Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. I'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Line is set on 3rd down. try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. The running back has it. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Bryant is big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Williams will pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is
looking to take a shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little release to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They want to just keep throwing it. Touchdown, Indiana! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Williams looking for a man. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets away. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you? He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Ball lofted, it's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Williams will pass. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He gets a block. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On On second down, he'll fire. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This offense trying to quiet the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
That makes the score Indiana 20, Washington 10.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close there.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
He's got the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Fast motion from the offense. Jet sweep to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That is an incredible job by the defense to stop that receiver in particular on that jet sweep. This is one of the fastest guys in college football, period. So for the fact that the defense was able to corral him and get him down and limit him, that was pretty impressive.
He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Williams looking for a man. It's complete to the left. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the Huskies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Going up top on first down. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And the returner will be knocked down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This offense has a second down play. The give as they work on that clock. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, looking again to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Offense facing fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the Hoosiers enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hands it off. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams will pass. Got his man in the middle. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Heaves it deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. You want to talk about building confidence?